The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Andy Hibbett, congratulations. South Atlantic Conference Offensive Player of the Week for you a second week in a row, considering the bye week last week. 221 yards on 30 carries. What worked for you in the win against Tusculum?
Well, it's definitely the offensive line. They definitely handled the line of scrimmage really well. Dan Gallman, his nickname now is the washing machine. It's hard to explain. It's the washing machine. It's just how it's the type of block that we do. It's called a wash down, and 2 of the 3 touchdowns were scored on a wash down. So Dan called himself the washing machine. So I'm kind of going with it. And I told him I'd give him a shout out. So the washing machine. It's Dan Gallman.
So the washing machine is what you owe your 221 yards to, and the rest of the offense.
Yeah,
line.
Dan, the washing machine, and of course the rest of them.
Anything stand out to you about that game?
Probably the mud for one, a lot of it. But it was a fun game. The best thing about it was being a white running back. I'm not going to go and make people miss, and I'm really not going to run by people. So the type of running back that I am, I'm just kind of a one-cut type of person. So the mud kind of benefited me in a sense because I don't go out and try to juke people because I really can't do that. I just go out and try to run and make one cut and go. So it really benefited me.
34th 200-yard game by Carson-Newman running back in school history, and the first since a guy that you often lined up beside, Brandon Baker, in 2012. That mean anything to you that you followed his footsteps there and beat him out by 2 yards for the
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that until you actually tweeted that last night. But when I saw his name being the last person to do it, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Because when he was here, I was like, I wish someday I could be as good as him. Now, I'm still not at that point because the sucker was pretty dang good. But like when you tweeted that, I was like, yeah, that's really cool. I actually thought about texting him, but I didn't. I think I might still do that.
Talk about the growth as a whole. This progression, you started out 75 yards on the ground, and from here on out, 100 yards every game. What's happened to cause that this season?
I think the first game was more my fault. I didn't come out ready to play in a sense. From the second game on, I just had a different mindset. In a sense, I really don't know how to explain it. But it definitely, again, it starts with the offensive line like it always does. DeAndre and the coaches. So that's where it starts. And really, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't. They're blocking tremendously, so that's where it goes. I just run, and normally I don't get touched. I think a couple of those around Saturday I didn't get touched. So, like I said, it's really easy as a running back when you don't get touched to just run. So, and that's what I did.